I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Wait, are you telling me they're fake or what? I'm confused.
So why the soles different?
Don't buy. All right, don't buy. I'm confused.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Netflix documentary. All right, so me and Lance, man, what we're gonna do, we're gonna review this clip and give some added context. I was thinking about like chipping this into the original video, but I think I'm just gonna mention that we're doing this video in the original video, but then like keep the authentic, organic form of the video the same, instead of like clipping this in and then having the film be longer, and then if people don't care about this, then you don't care about it, and then it's not in your face, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'll clip us like in a corner, and then like show the video again. This is Lance's first watch, so we're gonna watch the beginning of the video first.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We back. It's your boy Astro, man. I almost forgot. We are here at Got Soul. It's been a long time since we shot a video for Astro-Footwear. And I say shot a video for Astro-Footwear because we've been shooting videos before my new channel that I started about a year and some change ago, I think, and that is straight up 5TR8_UP. So y'all gotta go check it out. I'm gonna leave the link to that channel somewhere, and yeah, y'all gotta go peep. So the M240i here, that's where we were like running a whole bunch of videos on. We actually got a car video later today, so like y'all want to see same fit, same day, like happening. We're going to Got Soul first, and then we're going to a car meet, car show. It's gonna be sick, really, really cool stuff. I'm really excited for it. So tune in. We're here at Got Soul. Try and go meet Chase B real quick. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna get it popping. I'll see y'all.
Say never.
So this guy Lance didn't pay attention to the mic.
This first clip.
I have my drink in my hand.
And we got audio back, so let's get to it. All right, take two. No audio. We're getting guys. Alright, so we got so man, we finna get some action.
At least it wasn't the whole video.
Over a year. Like I said, we just got 2 pairs, 4 pairs. Listen, bro, I'm trying to get this stuff going. On, gang. We got prices on them. Of course, we're not going to. We're gonna move around with it. Completely changed from last time. They got sneakers in the back, cards in the middle, and then vintage in the front. It's like it's more so leaning towards like a comic event, like this. A culture thing versus a sneaker thing, which is cool, I guess, because they definitely got a lot more variety of people out there. So,
gang.
I'm like,
I was trying so hard not to put him in the shot.
Yes, bro. I'm like, come on, folks. Watch out.
Hey, that's the Optus step up.
Yeah, get out of here, dap up. Like, bro, come on.
Oh, did you cut that out?
What?
The DraftKings or no?
Nah, it's
oh,
on. It's on.
I was gonna say I wouldn't have cut it out.
No. It's
super
there.
funny.
It's
so
on
this
there.
guy Lance just told me.
Here we go.
no, don't worry. 650?
You're 20?
650.
What's wrong with them?
Huh?
What's wrong with them?
Not
Just show them love.
It's not brand new.
Yeah, it's slightly more. Well, yeah, I don't care about you. It's making it easier to wear.
650.
600?
630 for you.
625.
Yeah, I got you.
I made that. Well, I didn't expect to buy my dream shoe today.
Right.
Yeah, can I see the other pair? Yeah, I got Let me move down here. Excuse me, bro.
Everything else though, fair. I know the trap caught you out.
No, what the frick?
Get rid of.
Okay, so where do we get these from?
Where we get these? I just bought them today.
Strike one.
Say that.
Yo. Okay. So, like, let me give a little bit of a breakdown, right? So, right before this, me and Lance, like, we had already been to his table. And I was like, yo, Lance, that's bro. And he was like, I've never seen him. I was like, yeah, let me get a pic real quick. So, I go over, Lance takes a pic, and it's cool, whatever. And we start walking around some more, and then that's when we, like, kind of did what was right before this, because we weren't really filming.
Yeah.
And so then we made a whole round. Yeah, as y'all saw, like, the DraftKings thing. We saw, not Dennis Rodman.
No, it is Dennis Rodman.
Scottie Pippen. It was Scottie Pippen.
It was Scotty?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Dennis.
Dennis was at a previous one, but
okay.
Then we saw Scottie Pippen and yada yada. So we finally walk around back to this booth, and I see the Travises, and I'm like, yo, like as y'all saw, I'm like, yo, I can't believe this price. And like Lance, he doesn't buy shoes like that, but he knows because like we've been to these events so many times. Like he's seen me ask a million times, even before we were filming these. Like I'm always looking for Travises, and every time I asked, like the lowest we ever heard once was like $950.
Yeah.
And I almost bought those, bro. Like
yeah.
I've been looking for these forever. So like $650 was just crazy, and I'm like, yo, this is like I might have to. And so then, even though $650 is a great price, come on, if y'all watch the channel, you know, like, there's always a better price. There's always a better deals. I talked him down, you know, $625, $630 or whatever he said. So I still got a little extra off, and bro, I was hyped. So the reason why I say strike one is I said, yo, where'd you get these? Where'd they come from? He was like, I got them today. I'm like, okay. So like, you literally did a video at the beginning and like was buying shoes off of people. If he's selling it for $650, like, what did he get them for? Yeah. Or was they just a fan that sold them for like way cheaper because they were like, yo, it's Rami? Or was it just a fan that was like, yo, it's Rami or Rami? I really don't know how to pronounce his name. R-A-M-I, Rami. I've heard people say multiple things. Anyways, so I was like, man, this is crazy. So we walk over to the table and he starts breaking down like, oh, they just don't have the red laces and they got a hole in the box. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, right here, I'm looking at how bright the shoe paper is. Like the pink Travis Scott, come on, bro. The pink Travis Scott paper, like, it's already, to me, it's a little too bright.
And I know you can authenticate.
Oh, come on. That's my freaking full-time job.
And another thing that doesn't matter, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm saying, like, I know you can authenticate because that's what he does, like, for all of CoolKickz was he authenticated shoes when they bought yada, yada, yada. And, like, as the headlines show, CoolKickz got, like, ran, bro. Like, extremely illegal things were happening. There was selling stolen merchandise. They were selling fake merchandise. And I just saw a video actually yesterday of him. Like, he just popped up on my For You page on YouTube. It was a YouTube short. I didn't even look this guy up. He popped up on YouTube short and it was like one of the videos they were interviewing him from his CoolKickz. And they're like, so what happened with that? And he's like, look, bro, like, there was just a lot of shoes. I won't say a lot. There was a few shoes that came in that they ended up being fake. And I'm like,
it got raided. And for some shoes that were there that had believed to have been stolen from Nike, ended up at our warehouse, like 2 different SKUs of like a lot of pairs, not a lot, but like a good amount of pairs of each shoe.
Bro, I look at the comments and straight up, I did not know. People are like he has haters. I didn't know this. But people were like, because his icon, his Instagram's like Rami the Icon. They're like Rami the Scam or something like that.
I seen
comments like that. I'm like, dang, that's kind of crazy. But at the same time, like, you're running a whole business, bro. And if your business is on sneakers and hype and you're playing to that authenticity, but then it's not authentic, like, that's kind of concerning. So I won't lie, like, even though I'm separating him from that business that he worked for, like, that's still in the back of my mind. So
all right, I'll give you the one flaw. It's missing the red laces and there's a big hole in the box.
I would never use the red laces.
So it don't
ever.
even matter. It don't even matter.
Are the original soles white?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got the
red
low.
Cactus Jack right here, but then it fades off after you wear them.
Okay.
Right here, like this, and I told my family this too because they also know that I've been looking for these shoes forever. So when I came home, like, I was like, yo, I got the Travis Mocha Highs, like my dream shoe, and my mom couldn't believe it. She's like, oh my gosh, you have been wanting these shoes since like high school. And I'm like, I know, crazy. But it's the only sneaker that I've ever done legit check videos on before I bought them. Like, I've bought sneakers and then I'm like, dang, all right, let me watch a legit check video, just make sure my stuff is good. Like, maybe I was moving too fast in the moment. And thankfully, every time, like, I've watched the video, I'm like, yep, that looks good, that looks good. I've purchased some sneakers, one of the older Got Sold videos, where I met my boy Luigi at for the first time. I actually ended up buying some off-white Pressos and off-white UNC ones off of a guy after the event. And he ended up having to ship them to me because he was from like Florida or something. And like, everything was good, everything was legit. I was very nervous because if y'all don't know, this is like before the filming days, but like, I got scammed out like $500 off of Instagram buying a sneaker collection. I was gonna buy a bulk order, like the total was like 800. I was like, I'll send you half. And I sent them like 450 or something like that, and I got ghosted. And so I was like, bro, I just lost 450. And I'm not even getting fake shoes. Like, I'm not getting anything.
Not getting anything.
And so like, there's a lot of like sneaker history that is before I've started filming YouTube. And so these are the only shoes that I've ever like legit checked before. Now here I was like, the soles are white? Now I know the soles are white, but there's supposed to be something at the bottom. They just didn't have them, it got worn out. But then the red flag to me was, he was like, oh yeah, they got a little Cactus Jack at the bottom. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a Nike logo at the bottom. Anyways, just more backstory on like what's going through my mind right now.
Yo, what? Hold on, bro. Let me pull my phone out.
Yeah, go do your thing.
I'm making some bad decisions today.
About to transfer somebody. I'm like,
I know you're not buying today. Let's just.
buying. I'm done buying.
Yeah. Can I trade value?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cash out. Yeah, I don't want no more shoes, bro.
All right. It's all good, bro. I ain't tripping on it.
You're good, bro. You're good.
This is crazy. No, this is crazy. My dream shoe, bro. What the heck?
He kept buying our stuff.
W shot
All
lands.
right. Maybe we'll see Chase B today. Let's see.
This is before we met Chase B.
I gotta make sure he'll drive.
Yeah, this is like the start of the day.
Yo, this is crazy. What? 650?
Oh, no, man.
I just wanted to come tap in with you. I want to get a picture with you. Chris, get a picture. I watch your videos all day, bro. Come on, bro.
And
Yeah.
also to add, we are by Bro's booth the entire time. So
Yeah.
while Ty is doing this, he's talking to other people, fans. So yeah, he's just seen our face for like a cool 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were there for a grip because like at the beginning of this clip, I was like, oh, let me move over here because he had a lot more for sale and his booth was pretty long. It was like two long tables.
Yeah.
And so I moved to the end of it thinking that I was like out of the way.
Yeah.
But then people were like, oh, let's take a picture. And then it started coming to that end. So I was like still in the way.
Bro, this is crazy. Y'all know, bro. Y'all know.
Dream shoe, Lance in the background.
All right, can I?
Oh, for real? That's tough, bro.
Let me cook up. Can I Apple Pay? Can I tap? Oh, it's over there.
I'm like, let me cook up. And I saw his face watching this back. His face was like, bro, he's going to ask for a cheaper price. But I was just like, let me cook up. Let me make sure that I can pay for these. And I was like, you got Apple Pay? And they had like a whole square reader. So that was cool.
Whatever you need.
All right, bro. So we finna grab the Travises.
Scotty Pippen, bro.
All right, hold on, guys.
Scotty Pippen.
Scotty right here, man. Got the Travises. Scotty in the background. Like most underpaid, man. Scotty in the cup for real. Hold on.
He's not even looking my direction, bro. I'm like too excited right now. Thumbnail. Bro's just looking the whole other way.
The one and only. Scotty!
Scotty has one of the biggest egos I've ever seen. He could have turned around, bro. Like, come on.
Dude,
A smile or a wave.
like, bro,
Literally.
hold on. Let me look at these shoes a little bit longer, bro. I gotta trust my boy.
That is my favorite part of the video. Hold on, let me go back just a little bit. This attack. Oh, dang.
Wow,
dang.
dang.
Bro.
I think it's right here.
All right.
Shoes a little bit longer, bro. I gotta trust my boy.
I was like, just let me look at these shoes a little bit longer. Like, I trust him, you know.
Right.
He has the social backing to be like, yeah, you know, this is probably a good purchase. Just like, I put it in the same categories like StockX, right? People was buying off StockX and they're like, yo, they're stock market, they legit shoes, yada, 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 I'm good. And then people started figuring out like, yo, they're selling some fake shoes.
Yeah.
Now, is 100% of that StockX's fault? I highly doubt it. I just swapped the battery. Yeah, so StockX, like if you bought some shoes off of StockX and they came fake, now some people would be like, yo, this is supposed to be like a legit company. They should be selling only real shoes. Like, how did this get past them? But it's like, it does happen. Yeah. Some of the videos of fake sneakers being made, like they're really, really good fakes. And so it's like, it has nothing to do with him. Just like it has really nothing to do with StockX. It's the product, right? You're not mad necessarily at StockX for the fake shoes. You're mad that you have fake shoes. You're like, StockX, now I need real shoes. And so it's like, then you might go over and spend a little bit more to get them off GOAT because GOAT has a little bit more legitimacy behind them. But in the scenario where I'm in person, yo, if I can double check, triple check, authenticate, I don't care who you are, bro. Like, I'm checking my goods because my money is going towards this, and that's what it is.
What the heck?
Just like completely ignored that one of the shoelaces like flew out.
It's on mine. Yeah. I'm not really into shoes, but I always shoes. Really? Yeah.
I keep pausing, but I have to, bro. Because while I was editing this, I was like reliving what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm seeing my facial expressions, and sometimes they say like your face tells you, you know? And like I looked at that tag and I was like,
Yeah, your face dropped so fast. Definitely thoughts running in your mind.
I was like, I'm gonna just say it. If you hear background noise, like we're in a house, so stuff is going on. So ignore that. But yeah, like when I was editing this, I was seeing like my face and like I was like, wow, yeah, I knew like pretty early on that I would have to be like actually paying attention to these, because when I first picked them up, the back of the shoe felt like too wide. If that makes sense. I know some people aren't into Jordan 1s, but if you've had Jordan 1s, they're skinny on the back, you know.
Yeah.
And these felt a little fat. At least one of them did right away. So anyways,
Man.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Alan. Nice to meet you. I'm trying to make the event, bro. All right? Yes, sir. Yeah, the store's called CoolKickz. And I'm Rami. Yeah. Yes, sir, brother.
Okay, now here's a question.
so then I put on their notices. Like, I was skeptical, but this is when I like saw differences from one shoe to the other. So it's like I had to say something.
What's the question?
See how that goes to the thing, but that one doesn't?
Yeah.
It's not like one of them Johns where it's like, you know, they say there's so little made. There's like some have one real, one fake.
No, these are like, there's so many made, and Nike is never perfect. Like, that's why you'll see shoes that have glue stains. Like, that's just, like, they can't, that's probably supposed to be like this. But just because it's like that, don't make it fake all of a sudden. Yeah.
I'm pausing right here because like what he said was just straight cap. And like in the moment, I'm like not trying to be confrontational at all. And Lance, I think you're just like on your phone, like chilling because I have the camera. And he said, you know, there's so many made. Not true at all. There was not a lot of Travis Scott Jordan 1 Mocha Highs made. Didn't even know if it would sell like that crazy. The only thing that was before this was the Air Forces and the Jordan 4s, which were both limited like drops. At this point in time in the release, like Travis was not the mogul that he is now. He had some following, but he wasn't bringing in literally hundreds of millions to Nike on his own. Like that was not the case.
This was 2018, right?
Yes, bro. Like this Astro-World just dropped, you know what I'm saying?
Just dropped.
Like the people that really rock with the album, maybe they're going after these because they want to wear them on tour or something. But first of all, they did not make a lot of pairs. And he's like, you know, Nike, they're not perfect. Some have glue, yada yada. Dog, quality control, it's always been a thing, yes, but it's a massive thing now. Quality control was not always a problem for Nike, especially when it came to limited release pairs. Like there are very few Travises that came from the factory, like gooked up, messed up. When it comes to quality control is when Nike's mass producing these re-release retros like the White Cement 4s, the Bread 4 Reimagined, the Space Jam 11 lows. Like those had some serious quality control because they produced so many of the pairs anticipating so many to buy. So like what he just said, you could kind of see on my face. I was like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like that's cap. And so then right here, what does he say?
That's just how. Oh, my boy's still recording. Are you trying to sell? I'm not buying.
Is that not sketchy?
That's bad.
Yo, when I'm editing this, I wasn't
recording.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I
so he's
texted
already
Lance.
skeptical.
I texted Lance the day after or something, and I was like, yo, we're gonna have to like film something to like talk more about this video because number one, you'll see when I told you to put down the camera, I told you to do it way sooner than I thought I did. Like I thought we had a lot more banter that happened before I told you, but it was almost like right away.
Yeah. It was immediate.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
why
fast.
I didn't put it down right away.
Yeah,
I just waited for you.
Exactly. And so then like I'm seeing, so I went right back to this footage like the night of, because I was like, it was stuck in my head, bro. Like I came home, took a shower, and I was like, yo, like this was just crazy. So I looked at the video and I was like, yo, that was way shorter than I thought. But then when I started editing it, I didn't know how much buildup we had.
Yeah.
Like all the little signs that was coming through leading up to when I said like put the camera down, then I was like, holy crap, like me and Lance, we gotta make a video. Because he literally said, oh shoot, you're recording.
Oh shoot, you're recording. That's pretty bad. If I heard that, yeah.
Bro, okay, like you literally saw me come
it.
to the booth with the camera. Like I'm making content and like that was just a weird, oh shoot, you're recording? Like he knew what he was saying was cap or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe he was just like, oh, I didn't know there was a camera there, but that just sounded so weird. So then like I'm really in my head right here. Like he said some bull. I didn't say like, bro, you capping. Yeah. But I was just like, let me analyze. So then I start talking to the camera.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
I'm fine.
I'm fried. Lance was like, no.
Nice to meet you,
So you
bro.
see how like on the line that goes all the way up and this one does?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Like, bro, Lance was like, nah, bro, you're not fried, but what are you looking at? And so I showed him, and Lance was like, bro, see sees immediately like what I'm talking about. So funny.
And I was already skeptical when bro was giving you the pricing, and I was like, you're really going lower on those Travises?
I was like, yo, like usually you want to fight
I'm
for
not,
higher.
yeah.
But that's when I'm like, how cheap did you get them?
I got them today.
Right, but also whether you got them that day or not, could he
Shouldn't
be
be
so
like
cheap?
that,
Because he was like, oh, they're fake. Like I just want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This
like,
is his full-time job though.
you know, maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
I trust gang. I trust gang, but
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Brother, good. Nice to meet you.
I'm only gonna point it out though whenever.
Where's the camera?
I didn't know where you were. I didn't know where you were.
How you doing, man?
So like,
I'm so scared of cameras.
we see a lot of him in the background, and in all honesty, it's not on purpose. It's more so to show like me looking at the shoes. But you see like fans are coming up to him, yada yada. And I say, I'm like, I trust gang, but I'm like really mentally I'm fighting like trust him and like because of who he is and where he's come from, yada yada. But then it's like also I'm not gonna ignore my instinct just because you're this person in this position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I met you.
let me get up out the way, bro. They're trying to take flicks and everything. I'm like all up in their way, man. This man's cameraman on and off duty.
Hey bro, I'm a cameraman.
Good, bro. You good? Yo.
620 you be still on it. I wanted to get $5 for the labor. First one it was. Hey, say look. Thank you guys. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Hey, God bless you, bro. 620 you be still on it. $5 for the labor. First one it was. Hey,
Like the state, man.
Yeah, I did hear that.
yeah, so
I was like,
I just had to like run it back because even right now, like I couldn't really hear that. So I'm glad I kind of clipped that. But like I was looking at these shoes for a hot minute, and like Lance, meanwhile, he's just taking pictures, bro. So I was like, okay, like let me pick up the camera and get some of this. Like I really did think it was funny. And so like this dude, he was probably like the third or fourth person that you were already
There's so
taking
many
pictures
people.
for.
But
And
yeah.
so I start filming it, and Rami is like, Rami, it's Rami, I think.
okay,
Rami's like, he's like, oh, he's taking the picture. He's like, oh man, I'll do 620 for you, man. I'll pay you for your labor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just clipped it back because like he was considerate. You know, he understood we was helping him out. Whatever.
Right. Bro's really stuck. That's crazy.
Lance is like, yo, dude, you're actually like really, like really looking at these shoes, man.
That's when I was starting getting worried. I was like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, bro, because Lance is waiting on me. He's taking like 6 photos for this guy now.
I'm getting mad.
At this point, I forgot I was recording, held the camera in my elbow. Yeah, so like,
Yeah,
I had it
like this.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I had it like right here tucked while I was still holding the shoe.
Yeah. And you had your phone still in the other hand too, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like going through these right now.
That's
They
what I
look
remember
Gucci.
seeing. I'm coping hard. Go back. I missed what you said.
Yo. Yeah.
These camera shots over here are so
Can I get one more picture as well?
Yeah, bro, push.
Oh yeah. I think this is the last one.
I'm like
right?
going through these right now. They look Gucci.
Yo, like I like turned the camera over a little bit with my shoulder, and I showed the phone like on the fake versus real comparison. I'm like, they should be Gucci, and I put on them like I'm coping hard. Stage 1 denial. Like, bro, I really want them to be real, bro. Like I really do, but it's just like every time I
So
swipe,
unfortunate.
I'm like, that doesn't
It
look
just looks
right, bro.
worse.
It doesn't look right.
I'm torn. Bro,
You don't think it's real?
I trust you, but I'm like,
You don't think
dang,
it's real?
cuz.
It's okay. Don't buy it. You don't think it's real.
Okay, so now Lance has the camera again, and I was like, I trust you, bro, but yada yada. And then he says something that I've never heard someone say. He's like, yo, if you don't think they're real, don't buy them. I'm like,
Yeah, bro. After we just spent like 20 minutes at your booth.
yeah, I'm like, okay, well, duh. If I don't think they're real, I'm not gonna buy them. But he also said like, run, check. Oh, I think that's right here.
Trust me, bro. Fake pairs of these, like the suede won't even be suede on them.
Yeah, that's true, but that's the fake pairs that come from Temu that you bought for $20. Like, they're bad in general. I wouldn't even have to look at them this long if it was that case.
Not even like a good.
Nah, it's the
You got check or nah? Can I check them?
Never use check. You do whatever you want.
I
Never
right,
ever
right,
use
right,
that app.
right,
I hate that app.
For real?
do whatever you want.
Crazy shit on.
Really?
Yeah, I
I've seen fakes that come out. You don't want to buy them, no pressure, bro.
And then Lance, bro, you stopped recording for like just a second there, which low key was peeving me. But right there, he said, I was like, yeah, do you mind if I check them? He's like, I never use check, but you go ahead, do whatever you gotta do. And I'm like, okay, I guess, like, because every time that I've watched a video on like an expensive sneaker that I'm legit checking that I own, like I will run it through check. They have a pretty high like success / approval, not approval, but like pretty accurate to being accurate. And they've shown this in multiple videos, like, is check really good? They have a fake that they know is a fake and a real that know is real, and it gets it right. Like it does a pretty good job. Yeah. And if like the app doesn't determine it, like it gets sent to a person that like actually analyzes the photos, and like you have somebody's opinion. So it's like, I've used check plenty of times, and I know a lot of other big buyers, when they're like stuck, I don't know, like they'll use it. So it's just weird. Like you're like, I've seen fake ones come through, I've seen real ones that are fake, and I'm sure that's true. I haven't seen much of it, but that's what I was saying. Like even with StockX, like sometimes it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like there's really no way to be sure unless you're buying this from the Nike outlet, off of Nike.com, or like picking it up at Champs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Lance clipped it there, but when I was like, can I check them? He was like, yeah, do whatever you want to do. And I mean, do your thing, bro. Like, they're real. And I was like, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, the last thing is pressure, gang. I'm just like...
Oh yeah, that's what he said. He was like, I don't know, man. You feel like, I don't want to make you feel pressured. I'm like, dog, I'm not pressured. I'm just looking at the shoes.
I'll buy them, 100%. It's like...
stressed though. I don't want you to stress out about it.
As he's playing with his hair.
And then he says, you're stressed, bro. You're so stressed about it. What?
I look stressed out.
You're stressing, like you gotta move in. I don't want.
So then I'm like, okay, how do I not make this awkward? Because I don't want to say, dog, I'm not stressed, shut up. Like, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I'm not stressed out, bro. Like, you're just talking. But here I'm like, oh, maybe it's from just sitting in line for parking.
I don't want you to feel like that, bro. It's good.
It's the after effects of sitting in line for 2 hours to get a parking spot.
What do you guys do? You guys do YouTube or
Obviously.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing like car content for the past year now. Like just pull up Beamer. We got one today. I gotta go shoot, but I haven't done sneakers in so long because the market it fell off bad, bro. And so I was like, I'm gonna just go on to my next thing.
So I'm just taking pictures for check now. And the other thing too, like, yeah, the other thing too with check is, yes, it is kind of extreme when you're in the scenario of at an event and you're trying to get a purchase like solidified.
But nobody's at the booth, bro. It's not that serious.
Yeah, nobody.
And he just said, go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check them.
I mean, it's tedious. Like you have to take a lot of pictures, but I feel like that also kind of helps check's case, or at least the one that he was trying to make, that if you take that many photos of a shoe and send it through the app, they are clearly paying attention and care. I feel like when you get some fakes that get passed as real or vice versa, it's like you didn't take all the photos. You know what I'm saying? Like they want, I think it's like
they say
15.
Like certain spots.
Yeah, they say
okay,
I want this photo, this view, this angle.
I use them too. That's
yeah,
legit.
yeah.
Yeah, take one picture from the front. Like that's not gonna happen.
Right.
Back of insole left. I ain't gonna lie, they doing too much now.
Ain't no way a goddamn what's it called,
He couldn't get his words out.
I was like, what you trying to say?
Yeah, like I was genuinely, I'm like, okay, like me and Lance have been here for like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Lance has been like taking mad photos, and it's like I'm at the point where I was like, dude, I want to get to stepping. I want to walk somewhere else.
Yeah.
So then it's like take some photos of the back of the insoles, and I'm like, bro, oh my gosh, man, are you serious? But thank God it did. Thank God that's what it asked for, man. But after I say that, he's like, man, and so I don't know, maybe this is
literally what he did.
Maybe this is where he realized like I gotta change the strat or something. I don't know.
Ain't no way I'm trusting the app.
I also didn't notice this.
I didn't know that.
Like, what are they saying, bro? I don't know. Look, like she was laughing. Maybe it was just something funny. Maybe they're commenting on somebody else. It could have because look, he's looking to the left. Like they could be looking at something else. I'm not saying that this has anything to do with me at all, but that was just weird.
Whatever works, works. Whatever works, works. What the frick, bro?
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember your commentary when we were there. That's so funny. What the frick, bro?
Bro, I didn't even take the picture yet, and I immediately was like, yo, what?
Come on, gang. These are way. Look at the sole. What the frick is that?
Oh, yeah.
Nah. Bro,
I would have told you to get stepped in.
yeah, no, literally. I'm not gonna lie. This is the part where I was like, yeah, I don't remember saying that.
I don't remember you saying it either.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was low-key hyper aggressive. I ain't gonna lie, I came out the cut a little tough right here. But it was also
but that's pure reaction, bro.
Pure reaction,
I literally
bro.
looked at it, and this is what I'm saying to you right now.
no, 100%. Because I literally watched this the night of, and I was like, dang, I was kind of bogus, bro. I did not know I
The
came
fact
out
that
that
both
aggressive.
of them snapped their necks to look is so much
Yeah, they're
funnier.
like, what?
They said, huh?
And okay, so like, I'll say this, like, I highly doubt Rami will watch this, and if he does, he'll probably just be mad or whatever. But I do apologize for this reaction. I do. Like Lance was saying, it was very genuine in the moment.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of letting too much shine through just from a pure reaction. I definitely should have been more professional, so I do apologize.
Yeah.
But this reaction, I won't say it was like justified, but we just spent like 10 minutes of you telling me these are legit. Like you just said, nah, don't worry about. Yeah, man, they come like that. Oh man, if you're stressed, if you're nervous. So it's like, if I didn't have all that build up, I really don't think this would have been my reaction. But like all those clips of me just being dead silent and I'm kind of like coasting with the conversation, I think it was just silently building up. So I do apologize for this reaction, but yeah, it was definitely authentic.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Wait, are you telling me they're fake or what? I'm confused.
I don't know, but why the soul's
Just don't
different?
buy. All right, don't buy. I'm confused.
Yeah?
You gonna try to come make me look crazy?
Nah, I'm not
you
at all.
trying to make me not. You good,
I'm
just
not,
don't buy.
gang. I'm really not.
keep it.
I'm
don't,
really not.
I don't need you to come over here and do
I'm not trying
That's
to,
what you're
gang.
trying to do, bro.
I'm definitely not.
That's what
It's
it
all
seems like.
love, for real.
No, I
I can put
understand.
the camera down.
You could put the camera down. I don't care.
Put it down, put it down, put it down.
Yeah, strike two. So I hate so much that I said that, man. And like I be watching so many YouTube videos, especially like when we used to watch Ireland Boys, you know, and they do those pranks. And it's like sometimes the pranks were like, come on, bro, like you're just ruining that guy's day. But then when they'd actually get peeved and like put the camera down, and then they wouldn't. Like this is the first time I've ever understood it.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm like, yo, dude.
As soon as I did it, I was like, I shouldn't have turned it off.
Yeah, like I was
as
like,
as I did it, and then I forget that your lens sticks out. So I was like, if I hit it or like they see it, then bro's gonna actually be pissed.
yeah.
Then it's gonna turn to something that like
Right.
nobody really wanted it. But yeah, no,
Yeah, 100%. Cause like
definitely noted, bro.
whenever I've seen videos, I've always said like, dude, if I was in the position where someone was uncomfortable and it was because of the camera, like
I'm gonna
I'll
try and
put it down.
de-escalate it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
But now I understand it from the creator side of like, dog, don't put that camera down.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's security, police, some random person. Don't put the camera
Always
down, bro.
film.
Just
Always
keep
film,
filming,
yeah.
dog, because it's like if you were already filming, like, bro, I was already filming. Like I've been filming this entire interaction, so why put the camera down now? It was like I was just doing it to cover you, because as you saw, like he got hostile. Now granted, I did come hot. Yo, what the frick is this? Like I did come hot with that, but at the same time, it was very, very defensive. Like overly defensive. You literally just told me, bro. Check them, run it through the app, whatever you gotta do. And so I'm like, yo, what the frick is that? And he wasn't even mad at that reaction.
No,
he
literally
was
said,
mad
"Bro,
that I
like-"
said, this is crazy. Because as soon as we put the camera down, he was like, nah, you saying like, this is crazy? I know what you're trying to do. I mean, he said a little bit there. He's like, I know what you're trying to do. You got the camera, yada, yada, yada. Let me go back, actually, just a little bit. Bad reaction, Ty. I'm sorry, y'all. This isn't me.
Whatever works. Whatever works. What the frick, bro? Come on, gang. These are way. Look at the soul. What the frick is that? I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Wait, are you telling me they're fake?
I ain't gonna lie, watching Shorty's reaction in the back, she was like, I don't know if she knew, but like, I'm sure she could tell from where she was standing that those were not the same insult.
Or what? I'm confused.
I don't know, but
Are you telling me they're fake or what? I'm confused. I'm telling you, they don't look good, bro. Like, no, I said I do apologize for my initial reaction, but now I'm gonna be very transparent. Am I telling you they're fake? Did I say, yo, these are fake? No. I said, what is this? Because you just spent all this time telling me that they're legit, and I look at the two soles and they're completely different. So no, I'm not telling you they're fake. I'm asking you, what is this? And he's like, I'm confused. You're confused? I just told you I'm gonna legit check these. You just said, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Now I'm legit checking them and you're confused? What's there to confuse about, buddy? I'm literally checking the shoes like I've been doing for the past 10 minutes.
Why are the soles different?
Don't buy them. I'm confused.
Why are the soles different? Don't buy them. No, why are the soles different, dog? They are completely different soles. So then, also while I'm editing, and this is part of the reason why I told bro to put the camera down, look at these people in the back right here.
Yeah.
Like, I did draw a little bit too much attention to him, and with everything that he has going on now, it's definitely not positive attention.
Yeah, and I didn't even know about that then.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he had no idea
I've never seen bro a day in my life.
Yeah, he didn't know that, like,
I was just like, oh, it's a YouTuber that you know, whatever.
yeah, he only started seeing stuff after this because he was like, yeah, who is this guy? But yeah, the dude in the back with the Bulls shirt, he's like, what's going on? And then his daughter, I don't know if she's laughing at me or what, but she's like, oh snap. Maybe she was just telling him like, yo, that's the guy, or whatever, I don't know. But he's literally getting up and he's like, nah, just don't buy him. Snatches the shoe away.
Yeah. And then he one thing, and I'm mad that I didn't clip it, but he was like, yo, I've been in the game, I've been doing this for 10 years. And I had no idea who this guy was. And I'm like, yo, what are you trying to flex on us that you've been doing this? That doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you about these shoes right now. So calm down.
Yeah.
You gonna try to come make me look crazy?
No, not at all.
You trying to come and make me look crazy?
What are you talking about?
Me. Bro, nobody cares about you, Dan. I'm gonna be honest. Dog, I don't care about you. In this right now, dog, I'm trying to get a purchase. I'm trying to buy shoes,
bro.
Like, yeah, I got my pic with you. Yo, you got some clout, you got some following, cool. Now, that's over with. We got the photo. Lance took pictures for you. Whatever, bro. I don't care anymore. Now I'm on the product, bro. Like, you go to a dealership and you're trying to talk to the dude about a car, right? And then he says, yo, this is the car for you. You say, okay, awesome. Take it on a test drive, it's amazing. Then you pop open the trunk, you lift the latch, and you're like, hey, where's my spare tire? Hey, dog, hey, you trying to say I'm trying to sell you that car? Like, what? No, where's the spare tire? You know what I'm saying?
It's the fact that he waited for the end game, and then he was just like, let me flip it,
exactly, bro. And that's what's so weird. Like, I could have said, can I run through check? He could have been like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nah.
It's okay, bro.
Like,
I'll find
just
somebody
don't mind
else.
the purchase, man. I understand, like, you're just trying to make sure your purchase is good, but you also have to understand, like, from where I come from what I do, like, I would just appreciate it if you let me sell it to someone else. I would be like, okay, you know what? I've been here for a long time. No problem, bro. Like, I wouldn't have been tripping up, right? The reason here, and I think I said it after you put the camera down, but the reason here why I said, I was like, even if I run it through the check app and they come back legit, you still wouldn't let me buy them? And he was like, no. The reason why I asked that is because I had to get a full glimpse of where he was coming from. I had to see what was the drawing line. And after I said, even if they come back legit, I still couldn't buy him, he said no. That's when I knew it was purely an ego thing. Like, you are way too into yourself. No, you're trying to make me look bad. I see what you're trying to do. Gang, I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, you are so far off the mark. You could have just been like, yo, I don't like how you just said that, man. That was kind of disrespectful. I'm gonna just not sell these to you. I would have been like, you know what? That was a bad outburst. My bad. But you're gonna make it look like I'm trying to come at you and who you are. Dog, I don't care about you, gang.
I don't even know who you are.
He doesn't know who you are. I know who you are. I just don't care. Like, I'm trying to buy some shoes, bro. So remove yourself from the product because I'm not buying you. What? Like, I'm not paying you to get a clip. I'm not paying you to go and shoot this video and then I start disrespecting you. Where it's like they interview celebrities like Robert Downey Jr. So tell me about drinking.
Yeah.
Dog, what is that? Yeah. Like, that's not what's going on here.
That's not what you did at all.
At all, bro. I'm saying, yo,
check these.
What's up with the shoes? Yeah. Why are these soles different? You trying to make me look back? Dude, I'm talking about you, bro. Nobody's talking about you.
He can't even ride the boat that, like, because I pulled up the camera. Because I think that is something that he said.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I see the camera.
Bro, we've been recording the entire
time, bro.
I literally just picked it up. It was just my angle. It didn't matter.
And yeah, bro, he just started losing the game. We can see the veins on his neck right here, bro.
That's just
I'm not. I'm really not.
Just don't bite.
I'm really
I
not.
don't need you to come over here and do
I'm not trying.
No.
So, like, on my side of things, right here, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, you gave me a very bad taste in my mouth. Like, and this dude isn't my idol. I don't look up to him or anything like that. I just appreciate what he's come from and what he's like put in the hustle, no matter how he's gotten to where his point is. But at this point in my mind, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this ain't cool. You're putting a bad taste in my mouth. You're trying to make me look bad to protect yourself. So now you're shooting me down because you think your reputation is at risk. And that's just not cool. One sec. Yeah. So this is where it really flipped. I'll just finish it really quick.
What you trying to do, bro?
I'm definitely not.
That's
It's all love.
I said, I'm definitely not. You should have stopped saying all that bull crap right there, bro. I said, I'm definitely not. I'm not smiling. I'm definitely not trying to make it look like you're a scammer, bro. I'm trying to make it look like I'm a purchaser who doesn't trust the product. That's what I'm trying to make it look like. So then I say, it's all love, because I have no problem with you. It has nothing to do with you.
I can put the camera down.
You could put the camera down. I don't care.
Put it down.
You could put the camera down. I don't care. That means your attitude is set, whether the camera is up or down. That's what you're saying. So imagine if I didn't record any of this. Imagine if I was just there at the booth, just not recording anything.
Just blew you up.
Like, bro, he would have just been hating on me to hate on me. But now that I have a camera, he has an excuse. Oh, the camera or not, you can put it down. Look, I'm looking at Lance. I'm like, bro, put the camera down. He's looking at me, trying to be tough. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, bro, I'm thinking he's about to come around the table.
Hey, I was waiting, bro.
Bro,
I was waiting.
I'm not gonna
My whole
lie.
right hand was free, so I was like, I'm gonna keep it like this.
Yeah, no, and this isn't to encourage violence whatsoever or saying like, oh, you want to swing, you want to fight. I'm not trying to make nothing look like more than what it seems. Me and Lance, bro, dog, that is not how we're raised. You start yelling and going crazy like this, bro, I'm gonna immediately be
over something
so little,
silly. Yeah, bro.
So little,
shoes.
Bro.
You're getting in my face about shoes.
About
Calm
shoes.
down, bro.
You kind of come at me.
Calm down.
Yo, I'm just saying these mugs might be fake, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why are they different? So it's like, in all honesty, I look at Lance right here. I'm like, put the camera down, because if something do start popping, I'm not gonna be filming it. What are you talking about, bro? If something do start popping, I'm not filming that. So I was like, put the camera down.
Put it down. Put it down.
Put it down. Put it down. And then Lance, I like, from my point of view, this is literally what Lance was doing. Bro was so mad I asked him to put the camera down. He was like, bro, and then put it down.
Bro.
And then Lance, he jumps in, like, right when he puts the
Yeah,
camera
I
down.
got next to bro, because I was like, okay, first off, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, Ty's my little brother, bro. So it's like, I'm not trying to get hot or nothing, but like, you're yelling at him about shoes that you told him to look for anyway. So it's just like, he's doing his business anyway. He's doing a whole YouTube video. So why are you getting mad about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And then to like,
I was just ready, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I was ready, bro.
Nah, I know you was, gang.
Yeah.
Like, to chalk it up as me, like, planning this out, or like some grand scheme of like, nah, I see what you're trying to do. Like, I went over to Lance and was like, yo, bro, we're gonna find a YouTuber and make him look bad. Like, what, bro?
We drove all the way to Chicago, all that traffic, spent $40 to $60
$40 to park just so we
just
can
to
come
shame
and find you
Rami,
and get a
bro.
clip.
Yeah.
Bro, get out of here.
Bro.
And I feel like him, even assuming that, goes back to him, like, his ego's too high, bro. There's no way you think this much of yourself. You think I'm doing all this on purpose.
Yeah,
What? And I have like freaking 5 minutes of video evidence of me genuinely just trying to buy a shoe. Yeah. And so we put the camera down. Lance is like, hey bro, he was not trying to be like that at all. And he completely ignores Lance. He's like, nah. I'm like, all right, now you disrespecting me and my boy. And all he just took like 8 photos for you. Yeah. For these people coming up. You not finna be rude to him. Like, I'm the one that said this looks crazy. So don't excuse and dismiss him like that. Cause he's trying to help you look less like a fool. Cause I'm not gonna lie, right now, bro, it's not looking good. And the people that were standing over on the right, they're seeing you blow up. They didn't hear me say, oh, this is crazy. They didn't hear that, bro. No. I could have been saying, yo, this is crazy. Amazing deal. Like, they have no idea. And I'm like, what the frick is this? Yeah. Like, bro, they don't know, gang. So
weird.
You made it loud. You made it awkward, bro. You drew way too much attention. And it's like, for what, gang? So then I say, like, Lance, and this is why I really asked you to be here, because I didn't want to film this on my home so you can help my memory. Like, if this isn't what I say, let me know. If it's something different, let me know. But I'm pretty sure I was around. I put the camera down. I was like, look, bro, in all honesty, I'm not telling you to like give me views, but you can go look at my YouTube channel right now and you will see a video where I bought fake Travis mochas and I had to go back to him and say, yo, I need my money back. Like, these aren't real. They didn't pass the legit check.
No, yeah, you did.
That's literally what I said to him.
And then I think he took it wrong and he was like thinking that you were gonna try and do it again. So then I think he was freaking out a little bit more when you told him that, and I was like, oh yeah, forget it, bro.
And at the beginning of this clip, like I was like, y'all take Apple Pay? He was like, yeah, it's right over there. Bro, I was literally about to go right over there and tap it. Lance was standing in the way, and then there was like a crowd of people. And I think that was right when Dennis Rodman came. Yeah. And then he was like, it's over there. And he was like, oh shoot, Dennis Rodman. I was like, oh shoot, Dennis Rodman. And thank goodness that happened, bro. Thank goodness, because I would have went over there and tapped it right away. This is the other thing. The mochas that I bought, the regular mochas, not Travis's, the mochas that I bought, I paid in cash. Immediately got it back. If I tap
Apple Pay, I was thinking about that too.
Bro, if I tap paid for these, it was over, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It would have been over. If I ran the check, I was like, these aren't legit.
These aren't real.
He would have been like, nah, bro, you're playing. You're trying to make me look bad. I wouldn't have got my money back. Yep. I guarantee it. And even if he did have a good attitude, he could have simply been like, no refunds. That's the motto. And there's not jack I can do about that.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I can't go to the security and be like, yo, these are fake and he won't refund me. They could have been like, hey man, that sucks to suck. Yeah. Like, there's literally nothing that would have entitled him to give me these shoes back. I would have been making this video saying, yo, Rami scammed me and sold me fake shoes and didn't give me a refund. Instead of saying like, yo, Rami was super sketchy. And my conclusion now, because this was 2 weeks ago, my conclusion now is those were 100% fake. I don't have a doubt in my mind that those were fake shoes. The only doubt that I still have is whether he knew or not. If he didn't know, it makes him look bad because you're an authenticator and you bought fake shoes. You should have known that they were fake, right? But then it also makes him look bad because if he did know they were fake, then you were willingly, purposely, and trying to peer pressure me into buying these shoes. What you feeling all nervous for? You seem stressed out. Like, either way it goes, it looks bad on you, bro. It looks really bad. Because whether you were selling me fake shoes on purpose, looks bad. Whether you were selling me fake shoes and you didn't realize until I said something, still looks bad. Because if you knew, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible business. There's nothing I can do to justify it, and you're just a bad businessman. But if you didn't know, why did you react like this? 100%. Right here in this clip, I'm thinking, bro, why is that the route that you chose? Yeah. You literally could have been like, yo, run them through check. They come back fake? No way. Bro,
I would have been appreciative.
I've been doing this for 10 years. No way that slipped past me. Yo, these are good fakes. Yo, I'm so glad you caught that. Hey, shouts out Astro, whatever the case may be. Like, yo, he caught these fakes. I can't believe they slipped past me. We're gonna throw these away, man. I can't believe I accidentally bought some fakes. Yeah, look, nobody's perfect. I wouldn't have been mad. You wouldn't have looked bad. Nothing negative about it because nobody's perfect, bro. If you knew, you should have just been like, oh man, that's crazy. If you didn't know, you could have literally been there with me, authenticating them and been like, yo, I didn't take the soles out. I didn't take the soles out when I bought these. I would have had no idea. So for you to choose the route of defense and like nah, bro, you picked wrong.
I put the camera down out of respect.
If you really have people that are hating on you like that bad, then maybe you should just take a break from the scene. I understand it's your job, whatever, but like, bro, if you think people are out here doing this to you, just call it off.
If you genuinely thought that I came out here to like make you look bad, bro, then don't be out here. Like, yeah. That's just that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So
look, bro, I put the camera down out of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has been doing this.
I'm not gonna lie.
This little part I'm excited for.
I'm very nice right here, but then I switch up. I ain't gonna lie.
Now me, y'all saw like the two shoes was like different, and so then I got to taking a picture of the sole, and it's like, bro, there's two different insoles. I've never seen that. And so he got hard stone pressed because he's like, oh, you trying to say they're fake, bro? No, I'm just not trying to buy fake shoes, gang. Like, you can literally take it as, oh, I got fooled too, if they were actually fake. If they were actually fake, and not saying that they are at all, that's what I was trying to find out, as y'all see. If they were actually fake, bro, like, you would have been like, dang, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even catch that. And you know I had a feeling. Like, whatever the case may be. But if you say, yeah, go ahead, check them, do whatever you want to do, And I start checking them, and then you start getting mad because I'm like, that does look crazy. He's like, nah, bro, you're trying to make me look bad. Nobody's trying to make you look bad. I'm not trying to buy fake shoes, gang. And like, I've watched him forever, bro. Straight up. I got a pic with him. I don't even think we got it on cam, but I got a pic with him. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's literally all love. But it's like, bro, I'm like, look at this. This is the left sole, and that's the right sole. I've never seen that before, bro. I've never seen that before. I've never seen two different soles. He could have been like, yeah, no, that's how they come. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I was like, oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like low-key capping here. If you said that's how they come, I would have been like, I would have been like, no, they don't.
I was like, why would they change the soles for the same shoe?
bro, I don't even want some teeth. All right, bro, whatever, gang.
I think the funniest part is that we're literally like right from the corner from this
I'm
booth.
just trying to make sure my purchase is good.
I ain't gonna lie, right now, I was low-key, I was really steamed still, and I was expecting him to like come over and
back.
say so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was expecting that. And so that's why I was like walking sideways, like I'm looking for bro. I'm like, let me see if he comes over here. Yeah,
immediately.
You as the buyer should be able to do that. And I don't think I had this on video. Maybe I did. Older video, if it was on video. I was selling some shoes to a dude. He was checking them out. I was like, go ahead, do your thing. And then he found out that they were two different sizes. I said, merch. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm not buying these. They're two different sizes. I was like, well, thank you. Now I know. And what did I do with them, Johns? I went and took them to Goodwill because I'm not finna sell nobody fake shoes. Or not fake, but two different sizes. I'm not finna sell that. So it's like, it was just weird. Like,
and Lance was there when that happened. I really don't know if that was filmed or not. It might have been post-filmed it or pre-filmed days, but yeah, dude, he was checking them and he was like, bro, these two different sizes. I was like, for real? I was like, say on God, these are two different sizes, bro. But yeah.
Like, why you got mad about it? Like,
and then I never even noticed this dude in the background. Dog, get out of the way, folks. Like, ooh, yeah, bro.
I put the camera down out of respect because I know who he is, and like, he really got the motion like that. So it's like, okay, cool, bro. I'll hear you out. But then for you to sit there and like, you finna act like I'm trying to make you look bad? Gang, I'm not clout chasing. Y'all been watching me. If you see this video, you can look at the whole channel. And after we put the camera down, I told bro, I said, yo, in all honesty, I bought some Mocha ones before. Them Johns were fake. I went and got them legit checked, and then I had to go back and press them. So would you rather me buy some shoes, come back, tell you they're fake, and like, oh, I don't want these anymore, and then you feel like, nah, bro, they're real, trust me, versus me just checking them to begin with. And y'all saw, like, Lance was taking photos for him. He was like, bro, I'll knock off some more for you. All right, cool.
That's what I'm saying. I was just filming the interaction, and then
right.
you got past that. I was
right, bro. And I'm like, yo, he's just filming, and he's like, nah, you trying to make me look bad. Gang, come on, man. I'm just trying to make sure my purchase is good. And look, I'm gonna go to my Safari tab.
The first thing.
Real first
immediately
thing.
real first thing.
I'm looking at the shoes. Look, real authentic. One of the shoes was like this. 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 So I'm telling you because I've seen so many of the Travises. They're like,
there was like no way I could fix that. It was like calibrating. It looks so horrible.
Like the fakes aren't even all fakes. Sometimes they put one real shoe in and one fake shoe in. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Like,
so
I was low-key telling Lance this.
Yeah, $650 is a crazy discount, but $650 is still.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything that was going on.
Yeah.
I just met bro. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, and so I was like, yeah, bro, like they do one real, one fake, and he was like, behind the camera, like, what? I'm like, yes, gang. That's why I was tripping. But then right here, I'm like $650, bro.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna make sure my purchase is good, bro. It's hard selling press. What you mad
like
for,
$650 from $1,200 is still
man.
$650. What? It's still my money that I worked for, bro.
So I'm looking at another pair, and like,
and this is where like straight went up, bro. 360, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. After that interaction, I was like, if I don't meet Chase B right now, like
Whole day is ruined.
a whole day, like I'm gonna be so irritated, bro. Cause I just could not believe that even happened, bro. Again, I apologize for my initial reaction. But his was literally worse. His was so much worse. And when we put the camera down, it didn't get any better, bro. At all. The only positive thing I can say about after we put the camera down is I dapped him up. After that, like I told him that I bought fake mochas, and I was like, you can look at the channel, like that's not the person I am. And he was like, nah, bro, I don't care. And then I looked over at the dude in the bull shirt, and he was like, And I was like, okay, I'm drawing too much attention. I'm ironic enough, I have a YouTube channel and I've worked to the point where I'm not shy in front of a camera, but I'm not somebody who seeks attention. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm, reserved or,
Introverted?
I'm not introverted when it comes to like meeting people, conversating. I'll talk to anyone. I don't have a problem. But when it comes to like having eyes on me, I don't care for having people stare at me. So it's like, even though ironically enough, I have like a YouTube channel and stuff like that, like I hope people watch the videos. Like, I'm not hoping people are staring at me or like taking offense. So it's like in person when I look over and I see
Buddy
someone
could have
like,
just twisted the story anyway, depending on what he saw. So it's just like there's no point in bringing that to your name.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh man, like,
bro talking to Rami?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm good, bro.
Literally nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing, bro. And so then I said to Rami, I'm like, so that's like my final thing that I said was, even if I legit check them and they're real, I can't buy them. He was like, no. I was like, okay. So I put the shoe down. I had one at the shoes or just the insoles or whatever I had in my hand still. I put it down. I was like, all right, man, much love. Sorry to take offense. And then I stood there for a second. I was just on my phone and I was just like sitting there while he silently boxed them back up. And like, I was waiting for, I definitely wasn't trying to start anything, but I was waiting for
a little side comment.
Another comment or if he would like keep going, but it did end there. And then we picked the camera back up.
Yeah.
And this camera's about to die. Man, continuous recordings eat this battery. I'm not gonna lie. All right, sorry for the angle changes so aggressively, but we're gonna finish this video.
Even this is different already. Like, that's way closer. Okay, cool. Even, bro, this is taller in the back. Bro.
Like, bro, so.
Yeah, bro, that's pretty bad.
This is the other thing. I do wish that I showed the shoes that Rami was selling more because, like.
Yeah, I was thinking about it when you had them in your hand.
I'm like, bro, I really should have showed, like, what I was seeing because if any Advent sneaker, legit checker, owner, connoisseur, whatever, bro, if you were watching this, you would have looked at them and been like, bro, Ty, don't buy them, man. Yeah. You would have been like, Astro, keep your money in your pocket, bro. And I'm looking at these, and it was as if I had both of them in my hands and I was comparing them. And I looked at these and I was like, yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. Yep, this feels right. And dude, just like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, compared to everything else in the last one. Yeah.
I'll wait. It's okay.
So before we started filming, like me and Lance were just walking and we were just talking about it like off cam. I was like, bro, like that really rubbed me the wrong way. And Lance was like, yeah, bro, I was ready to do something. I was like, I already know, bro. And so then this is the other side of the DraftKings booth. This, like, right on my right where the curtain is where we filmed the intro. And so there was this lady here standing with a whole bunch of shoes. And I walked up to her and I was like, hey, what was the size on the Travis's? And she was like, this is my boyfriend's stuff. I have no idea. I was like, no worries. Like, when I go to the bathroom and leave Lance with my shoes, it's never filmed, but like whenever I go to the bathroom and leave Lance with my shoes, somebody comes up to him, asks, and he's like, bro, I have no idea. You're gonna have to wait for Ty.
Just wait.
So like I immediately understood. I was like, hey, don't worry about it. And so then I had asked either what size or what price or whatever, and she was like, my boyfriend's coming. I was like, I'll just wait. And
we pretty much stayed in like one area for this entire event. It was just so small and there was nothing else to look at.
And I was like, can I take another shoe out of the box? She was like, yeah, go ahead. So then Lance started filming again. I'm looking at this one.
So I just showed y'all the insoles on the other pair, right? And again, I got no problem with it, bro. Not trying to call you out or nothing. Look at these insoles. Same exact insole. Look at the insole on the shoe I was just at. Okay, so now am I wrong for saying, yo, these look crazy? These are the same insole. This was not. Look at it. I'm gonna just throw it up on screen. I'm gonna screenshot it right now. I'm gonna save both them screenshots because I'm not trying to be problematic with bro. But here, up on the screen, that was the left, that was the right. This is the left and the right of these. Now, y'all let me know if I had something to be worried about or not.
Yes. Me from the future,
let us know.
you had something to worry about, bro. Like, holy crap. And I felt so justified during this interaction because all those things that were going off in my head, I was like, dang, bro, like, I could be wrong, man. I haven't looked at a video of these in like a year, bro. Like, and I would have said no to them anyways because I would have ran them through check and they would have came back fake. 100% they would have. They would have looked at 2 different soles and be like, don't buy those. So I know for a fact I wouldn't have bought those shoes, but him saying like, just don't buy them. Like, that heated me. Because it's like, I never got the answer that I was looking for definitively. I never got you saying, yeah, bro, they're fake, go away. Or I ran through check and they were like, oh, fake. And I'm like, yo, these are fake. And you're like, nah, bro, they're real. I'm telling you they're real. The app's telling they're fake. Whatever his response was going to be, right? I just never got the answer to whether they were legit or not. Because in all honesty, when it comes to legit checking shoes, I'm not 100% confident in that. Like, I'm not 10 toes. So when I came over to these, I was like, you know what? I should have been 10 toes.
Yeah.
I should have off the jump been like, bro, this isn't real. Nah, stop capping. You're lying. You're flapping your lips, bro. Like, this is literally not how they come. I should have stood 10 toes because this right after was the justification, was the confirmation that yes, they were not real.
Not real.
And so now I'm looking at the camera, I'm like, did I have something to be worried about? Because this also justifies him trying to say that I was trying to set it up and make it look like something. Whether I was or wasn't, which I wasn't, they were fake. So it's like, if I came in there scheming to make you look like a clown, successful.
I was just about to say,
like,
I got my views.
Right, and if I didn't, then I didn't. And, well, guess what? That's the case scenario that I'm in, and they were still fake. So,
It has nothing to do with who you are. It has nothing to do with how long to have. Would you take any more?
I had to cut it, bro. I literally would. I was heated. It has nothing to do with who you are. It has nothing to do with. Whatever.
I didn't really want to.
And so the man, he finally came back. Lance picked up the camera. I was like, Lance, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I love my boy, but this whole day I had to keep reminding him to start filming,
keep in mind, guys, I haven't done this in like.
Dog, he kept stopping the clip. I look up and I'm like, where's the camera, bro?
I was engaged in every conversation.
Oh my gosh, bro. So like,
my bad.
It's kind of clipped like a little bit weird here because like he did keep putting the camera down. But so like he had come back and he had came with all of his kids. I guess they were looking at a different booth or whatever. And yeah.
Can't do 650 for me, man. 650?
Oh yeah, so this is later on than what I thought. So he was there for a minute. I was still looking at the shoes and I was just talking to Lance. I'm like, dude, I cannot believe like everything that was going on. So then I'm putting the shoes back. I was putting the insoles in. I was putting the cardboard back in. I was putting them back in the box, as you guys saw. And as I was doing this, like I was stopping ever so often because I was telling them what had just happened. Not in full detail, but I was just like, yeah, we came over from a really popular YouTuber and he had a we had a bad interaction. And I said the shoes, like they look different. And I was just talking to his wife or his girlfriend, whoever this was, because we were still waiting on him. And she was like, oh, wow. And so he comes over and I'm like, hey man, I was looking at these, they're 10.5. What were you asking? He was like, I was asking 700. I was like, would you do 650? He's like, nah, I can go sell them for 800, bro. Like 700 is my lowest. I was like, okay. So I was looking at the shoes some more. And then like in my head, I was like, okay, well, let me finish telling the story to his wife or girlfriend because he's here and like he'll listen. I want him to know what's happening. And so I was like, yeah, so this really big YouTuber, like we just came from his table and it was not a good interaction. I was trying to buy these same shoes, but I wasn't confident that they were real. I was like, I know these are real for sure. So then I'm putting them back and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend 700 on them. I was like, I'm not. So then I was like, one more time, I was like, would you do 650? He's like, as you guys saw, he was like, yeah, I'll do 650. So I'm like, bet, stand up, dap him up. And he was like, oh, who? I was like, I don't want to put him on blast, but I was like, do you know about CoolKickz? And he was like, yeah, cool. He was like, the one that has the, he didn't even finish the sentence. I was like, yeah, yes, that one. He was like, oh. I was like, yeah, it was like one of the light-skinned dudes that worked there. He was like, Rami? And I was like, yeah, like I didn't want to say it, but he said it. I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh man. And I was like, yeah, and I just took a picture with him. I have no problem with him. And he was like, oh, dude. I'm like, thank you, man.
Cash? Oh, Sam?
Apple Pay?
I wish I had cash for him, man. I really wish I had cash for him. He's like, cash? I wish I could have just...
I worked at Best Buy for 5 years. I can set it up. It takes like 2 minutes.
TMI time.
That's okay?
Shut the frick up, bro.
Yeah? Okay.
No, it's not excitement.
This just shows, man.
You're right.
Patience comes as a virtue, man. I wasn't sure about those for 620. I'm over here for sure about these 650. he got them from Nike. He wore them like once or twice.
Oh yeah, that's also what he
said.
said before he picked up the camera. I was like, so where'd you get them from? He was like, I got them from Nike. That's already better than bro saying, yeah, I picked them up today. Dog, come on now. What does that mean to me?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I've only worn them once. That's why he was like passionate on 700, because he's like, dude, I'm cutting the price already. He's like, I've only worn them once. And so I was like, yeah, but also I don't want to spend 700. So like Lure, I don't know if it was after this or before this, but Lure, bro, he came from where? Spain?
Yeah.
He came from Spain.
Which was crazy.
He moved to LA or something with his homie, or Arizona, wherever he went to, and he worked at a Nike store. And he bought these from his homie who was also working at the Nike store. Like they were working there at the same time, and his homie hit, and he bought them off of his homie. So I'm like, dog, you just gave me a whole backstory, and he didn't even want to say it, because I was like, where'd you get them from? And he was like, oh, I got them from Nike. And she was like, he worked at Nike. And I was like, oh! I was like, dude, don't hold back on this like reaffirming information. Tell me more.
She did out him so fast.
Yeah, she was like, he worked at Nike. And I was like, yeah, I bet. Say less.
I'm not mad at it at all.
He did have some other heaters, but
Like, that's just how
this
it
was
goes.
the only thing that I was like, about.
Stressing. Like, low key, now that I'm thinking about it, he was trying to make it seem like I was tripping. It's like, it seems like you're stressing. If you don't want him, you don't want him.
Talking about himself, bro.
Like, bro, I'm just checking the shoes out. I feel way better with these.
Too funny.
The back is taller. The fakes, they're usually shorter and wider. These are tall. I'm good on these, bro.
And even though he said they were from Nike, like I was still checking them.
Yeah.
Spain? Okay.
So one of my first jobs when I came here was Nike Chicago.
I bet.
Oh, Chicago. I'm talking about LA. You're moving to Arizona. That's why I'm thinking Arizona.
So,
He moved to Chicago.
What's your phone number?
But the lens is going weird.
We're losing the
Gotta
camera.
cut out the voice.
Another one.
Forgot the numbers.
Alright, cool. I'll send you a text.
Is that the shirt that I just bought?
That's the guy's shirt! Yo, that's so funny. No, that actually is, bro.
Yo, I just bought a shirt that's the exact same that he's wearing, but tan.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing Kanye soon.
Oh my
Bro,
gosh, that's so funny. I'm like, what are you putting? He said, is that the shirt? It was silently in your mind. You didn't even know.
Yeah, you can stop filming now. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, nice to meet y'all too. So, dream shoe acquired. In all honesty, was literally the last thing I thought I was gonna be doing today. But we did it today.
I took those red laces out so fast, bro.
They did not look good. Pink looks fire though.
Yeah, these are fire. He used to work at Nike in Spain. This is his
In
personal
Chicago,
pair
he's
that he
just from
bought
Spain.
in 2018. Look at that, bro. Fire. Way more confident with this purchase. Again, I have no problem with bro, but as y'all saw, that was a super weird interaction. Like, you didn't have to get defensive. Could have just told me, nah, I'm not interested in buying the shoes, and left it at that. But like, trying to set it up to make it seem like I'm trying to get clout off you or something. Y'all have seen my page. You can go to any of my clips, bro. Y'all know that is not the type of person I am whatsoever. So if anything, that was more disrespectful to me than it was me disrespecting him, bro. 100%.
I just bought Travis's with the Travis
I've been decent.
inflatable Astro.
Yeah, I just went through some stuff. Gonna have to tune in.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Today?
Just now. 10 minutes ago. Like this. Chase B's right here.
I know,
Chase
I thought
B's
he
right
was
here.
Yo, I was not paying it at all.
Bro, we're literally on the other side of the wall while Chase B is getting interviewed by Travis's. So funny. And then I feel bad because my homie, we've bought shoes from him before, and I just like completely did not come back to him. So I feel bad about that. But
We'll see him again, bro.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We just trying to get a pic so we can get out of here. Not gonna lie.
And so y'all saw that we were standing on the other side, and I was like, yo, Lance, like, he's gonna exit over there. If you watch my straight up YouTube videos of Fuel Fest, I saw Cody Walker, and he like snuck out the corner just like how this was, and like there was a lot of security coming over to that corner. I was like, oh, this is where he's gonna come out. So I was like, yo, Lance, let's go stand over there. And then right when we did that, bro goes over to where we were just standing.
Which was so funny.
I was like, bro.
Chase B, man. If y'all don't know who Chase B is, you're under a rock. But yo, man, he just dropped his album, I think, like beginning of this year. I think. Not bad. But he just dropped his Dolo album. I'm not gonna lie, I really rock with a couple of songs. But I know he said like off the jump too, like it wasn't nothing that he was trying to get like change the game with. He just had some stuff that he was mixing up. He was like, I want to get this out there. So it's like a mash-up album. It's fire though. I like it.
Mash up.
They playing Trav.
That's the other thing too. When I be editing these videos, I be realizing how many things I say incorrectly just from speaking to this. Oh my god.
I had to get you on the gram, bro. That stuff is gas. I'm trying to get the hat game up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so this, yeah. So like again, Lance wasn't filming the original,
Guys,
but
like, I was staring at Chase
yo,
B.
this guy, bro. So this dude right here on my right with the brown corduroy 7 hat, like, bro, that hat was so fire, dude.
Yeah.
I was low-key finna offer to buy it off of him. But, like, we were waiting for Chase B, and I was getting anxious. So I was like, yo, let me talk to this dude, bro. This hat is fire. So we talked to him before the camera got put on, and then right here, he's just telling me, like, DM the brand, and we'll get you a hat or something like that. I haven't DM'd them yet. I'm gonna just tag them in the video when it comes out. Because I asked the dude in the hat, I was like, yo, where'd you get that hat? And he was like, actually, I got it from him. Dude who's looking at me right now talking. I was like, oh, where'd you get the hat? He was like, it's actually his brand. So I was just like, went down the line. Yeah, I was like, okay, that hat is really cool, bro.
Much love, gang.
Big hat, man. It's happening. The camera's on now.
I know, right? He said, y'all missed it, but he said, I'm pulling off the top sacks.
The Tom Sacks, everybody's scared of those, right? Everybody wants to tan and white and red joints.
That's brother man.
I completely cut my boy off. Dog, I'm so sorry. Like, we had a whole dialogue, and then Lance picked up the camera. I like just said like, yo, we weren't gonna film it, but he just said, and they start saying it again, and then I pull back because I see Chase B's moving, and I'm like, bro, I'm not missing Chase B right now, so I'm gonna catch you. But I also felt bad because I just completely cut him off, bro.
He was really trying.
I was like, appreciate it, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, good story, boring. Nah, like that was kind of rude. But he was like, a lot of people are scared of the Tom Sacks, but you came out, you bust those out, you did that. And I was like, oh, appreciate it. And then we pulled, my bad, y'all.
Hey, they was mad cool, man.
Turns around, he's like, bro. And I, like, that made me feel bad. Yeah. If you guys, if you watch this video, I apologize again. Like, just in the moment thing, I really wasn't paying attention. We spoke off cam, but I seen Chase B moving, was trying to catch, bro. That's really, that's really the reason.
Let me try and get a pic with Chase B, gang.
And then I said, this dude was like explaining his entire brand to Chase B.
Oh my god, bro, he was there for like 5 minutes.
The friends and families are just so tough, gang. The friends and families are so tough, gang.
The bodyguard, he was trying to do his job.
Right, man. Oh yeah? Oh, that's all you, that's the most comfortable, huh? Yeah, I hear you. That's tough. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. For sure.
Look how slick he is with this right here.
Appreciate you.
I got you, man.
Folks is handing me the phone. Appreciate, like, okay, I guess I'll take the photo. I don't have a problem with it. And then I was like, yo, Chase B, let me get one of you. He said, yeah, I got you. So that like solidified. I was like, okay, yeah, this is a good day.
I want to Chase B the cat, man. Make this trip worthwhile. That's it. Yeah, man. So after this, Chase B, let me get it right, man. Bro, you a legend, man. You a legend.
I'm so happy, bro. His dad was
body
right
with
there.
my boy, man.
Yeah, I got you.
So then you could keep filming.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And even then, I think I drift off. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, much love. I gotta give you love, man. Keep doing your thing. I really rock with the album too. All that sex stuff. Hey, get my drop. You ready? All right. Much love, Chase B. I'll catch you again. Thank you.
Crazy what to say.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Had to replay that.
Yo, he took a video. Oh, you got both? Hey, thanks, man. Big Joe, I'm the father. Big Joe, appreciate it, Big Joe, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah.
He was like, I know how it goes, man. He took photos and videos. So when he gave my phone back, it just showed the video. And I was like, yo, you just took a video? And I swiped, I was like, oh, and photos? I was like, yo, you're lit. And so I was like, oh man, appreciate it. He's like, yeah, I know how it goes. Like, you're genuinely happy. And I'm so glad. Big shouts out to Big Joe, man. Big shouts out to him. Because he slowed me down. Like, I was in this very, I won't say adrenaline rush, but like, bro made me heated. And I come over, I bought some shoes. I was like, okay, I'm good. And I was like, all right, now I gotta go meet Chase B. Like, it was a lot going on. So I just cut off dude with the hat stuff, like, just seconds ago. And I wasn't trying to cut off Big Joe, but I didn't think he was really trying to talk to me. So I was like, I appreciate it, man. Like, me and Lance were gonna get out of here. We had a car show to get to, but he slows me down, and I really appreciated me because it like reset my like energy. Not really, you know what I'm saying though. That makes sense. So big shouts out to Big Joe, man.
Travis, all them are rocking it. Hey.
And that made me decide if I wanted to take a picture with Chase B or not.
Ryan gave you enough time to realize.
Yeah, I get a
Always,
picture, bro.
always, bro.
I already know you're on this.
And then I was like, yeah, bro, let me.
You're happy, but you gotta stay humble.
Always. I thank you, man.
My son Jonathan is humble.
He already reset. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah. Hey, pride don't get you nowhere. Don't get you nowhere.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't walk away super fast either.
We're all the same. I don't care who you are, what you are. You put your pants on the same way.
And is it? Hold on, I didn't mean to cut off Big Joe. Hold up.
Hey, pride don't get you nowhere. Don't get you nowhere but 6 feet under, man.
When you walk in the door, right? When you walk in the door, we're all the same. I don't care who you are, what you are. You put your pants on the same way.
Yeah.
My Jonathan never lost his humility. That's why he's the way he is.
Thanks, Big Joe, man.
So what's up?
Have a good one.
Remember that what I told?
I will, and next time I see you, you go hear Big Joe.
No cap.
Big Joe, man. That, thank you. Yeah? Yeah.
So he was like, I could tell like you really cared to get a photo with him and you're excited. He was like, just stay humble, man. And I was like, of course, like always stay humble, man. You have to. Lance and I both have a spiritual routine. We do not ignore our spiritual needs. So when it comes to studying God's word, the Bible, humble, patience, love, those are all virtues and traits that we try to adopt as Christians. And so he says like, stay humble. And I'm like, of course, like you have to stay humble because humbleness originates with God. Pride does not. And so I'm like, pride doesn't get you anywhere but 6 feet under. And that's all it gives you. Treachery. You will fail when you're prideful. But it was just like crazy timing that he says that like right after we deal with the dog, a dude that's like clearly extremely prideful.
Super.
Man, you trying to make me. And I'm like,
I've been doing this for 10 years.
dog, I don't care. That has nothing to do with it, bro. Like, don't be so quick to take offense, to have your pride, your ego shot at when that's not even what's happening, man. Like, slow down. And Big Joe right here, he slowed me down. You know what I'm saying? He's like, stay humble. He said, when we walk through that door, we're all the same, man.
Yep.
We all put on our pants in the morning. We all get dressed and ready to be here. You know, that's a very similar saying to we all bleed red. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same idea, just packaged differently. And so I appreciated that because I was like, you know what, man, you're right. I'm like, you are not telling an ounce of lie here. And he was like, you know, my son, I think his son's also Joe. I think he said my son Joe. Jonathan. Oh,
I think he said Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sorry if we get it wrong.
Thank you. No, thank you though. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't remember stuff 100%. But he was like, my son Jonathan never lost his humbleness, and that's why he's able to achieve what he's achieving here. And it's like, dog, if you're not humble, you can't go anywhere and be successful while maintaining relationships. You will end relationships. You will cut people off if your pride is overcoming your humbleness. And then what's so ironic, it's not on film here, but while I'm packing up the shoes back into their boxes, like we're standing at the exit and we're talking to one of the dudes that was either working at a booth or security or whatever security. He was. So he was security.
You see him when he's walking with Dennis.
Oh, okay. So
wait, Scotty.
Yeah, we keep saying that's wrong, right? Scotty Pippen. But yeah, at the end, he's not in the video at all, but this is another reason why I want Lance here. We were talking to this guy at the end of it all, and he was saying like, "Oh, have a good day." And I was like, "I'm not gonna lie, man. Started off a little bit rough for the event, but dude, it turned out great. Like, we met Chase B, I hugged him, you know, I gave him his props. And I texted Lance that night. I was like, bro, there's no doubt in my mind, if I slowed down and asked, I think Chase B would have done like a short interview.
Yeah, he would.
Like, he would have 100% talked to us some more if I had been like, hey, you know, if you finish up your photos, do you mind if like we find you a little bit later and maybe get an interview or maybe do a short one now or something like that? I 100% believe that he would have been like, yeah, bro, no problem. Which, shouts out him. I mean, I lost that opportunity for that time being, but I'm not tripping on it, you know what I'm saying? But the dude that we were talking to, he was like, yeah, man, a lot of these celebrities be D-heads. And I'm like, you're not wrong, man. And not even celebrities, really. Sometimes it's just people in the face of the media.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, I was walking, and I think Lance is right with him being security, because he was like, I was walking with Dennis Rodman, and dude wouldn't even turn his head to look at me. And I'm like, I said Dennis Rodman again. Scottie Pippen.
And I
Oh
agreed.
my gosh, bro. He was like, yeah. He was like, Scottie Pippen wouldn't even turn his head to look at me. I'm like, bro, man, like, because you have more money and you've accomplished something in the world, that doesn't make you better than the next, you know? And shouts out to you for performing and achieving those things.
Yeah, you got your bag, bro.
Yeah, but like, don't lose sight of humanity. Like, we're all humans, bro. Like, you can still interact. Jesus was the Son of God, and he sat down and healed sick people. He sat down and spent his entire day teaching people, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. Like, even though he was perfect, he still had free will, and he chose to do God's will. So it's like, you are in a position of fame or recognition. You know, you see people that lose sight of that. And this isn't to say like Scottie Pippen is an absolute jerk and not a nice guy, but like, it's the little things that add up, you know? And so we had an interaction with that dude, and I was like, yeah, bro, I talked to Chase B, and he was like, really? He talked to you? I was like, yeah, bro, he was cool, man. I was like, he was super cool. And he was like, that's what I'm talking about. More people need to be like that. And I'm like, yeah, no cap, man. Man, it's crazy that we're talking to you about this. And he's like, bro, y'all just keep doing what you're doing, man. He said, y'all seem like some good dudes. And I'm like, thank you, man. Like, that's the stuff that really resonates with me that I appreciate. And so we didn't get any of that on film. L, massive L. But shouts out him. I asked his name, and it wasn't a name. He gave me like a nickname or like what
he did a nickname, and then he gave me his like little card because he asked if I did photography or anything.
Oh yeah, he like shoots.
And then I have that at home. I totally forgot what it was.
Yeah. But shouts him out. Yeah, super cool dude. We're gonna end the video off here. It was definitely a lot more yappage than I thought, but I feel better now that I got it off of my chest. Put the media out there, and it's like, if you see it, cool. If you don't, cool. If you care, cool. If you don't, cool, bro. I'm not tripping on it, but this is more so like a for me thing. I know me and Lance was talking about it a couple of times that day. I was like, bro, even after we left, we had what, an hour and a half drive to where the car stuff was going on for Hamilton's collection, and we was playing some music like maybe for the last 20 minutes. Like, it was just dead silent. We were just like thinking, listening to the wind and talking, and I was like, bro, what a turnaround. Like, I could have got so caught up and like, yo, forget this, bro.
And then just left the event, and then
I'm not trying to see Chase B, bro. Like, yeah. And it could have been such a trash day, man. It could have been garbage. But that's why I was saying, like, patience is a virtue.
It is.
You know, just keep waiting, man. Put the work in. And even though this wasn't necessarily us putting the work in, it was just purely patience.
Yeah.
Like, putting that work in and staying determined. You know, my channel is not big, but we're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? And even though my boy is getting out of the cut, he's getting to a new cut. And I'm still gonna be on my grind, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan on staying in Wisconsin for the rest of my life either. So it all comes in time, age. Wisdom isn't only given or achieved by time. Sometimes it can be received by conversation. So talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Always be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. I'll catch y'all, man.